Till now, we discussed about data structures like data types and OOPS concept. And today we are going to start new topic called file handling. Okay. So normally when we come to see, like when we come to our system, we can see some files like some extension with the .txt means text file, .png I mean image file, .mp4 like video files and all we can see, right? So how we can read such a files, like the files can be text files or binary files means nothing but like images, videos and all. Okay, audio files and all we can consider as binary files, and text files means they are with extension .txt. Okay, how we can read those files or how we can write data to those files, like that. So we can perform multiple operations on those files. Okay, for example, I have txt file. Okay, .txt file means text file. So from that, I just want to read the data. Okay, how we can read the data? And else, if we want to add some new data to that, how we can add new data? If we want to delete that file, how we can delete the file? Okay, so on that we can perform multiple operations like read, write, append, delete. Okay, so such operations are there. How we can perform that operations means file handling in Python. Okay, let us see how we can do. Okay, so before performing any operation, we need to open that file, right? If you open that file, then only you able to do any operation. Okay, so to open a file, we have open built-in function in Python. Okay, see here, this is the syntax: open the file name that you want to open. Okay, that you want to read from or that you want to write to, like that. And then mode. Okay, there are different types of mode that supported in Python. Okay, let us discuss those. Okay, this f is nothing but file object, and what it's going to have, it's going to open a file along with file name and mode. Okay, mode is nothing but you are going to specify in which mode you are going to open the file, like if it is write mode or read mode or append mode. Okay, to specify the mode, here you need to pass one parameter. Okay, so we have 6 different types of mode. Okay, just let us discuss about those. First one is read. Okay, what it's going to do is it's going to read data from existing file. R stands for read mode. And why we are going to use this is used to read the data from existing file. Then write mode. Okay, if you open a file which already exists with write mode, and if you try to write some data, the old data will be removed and new data will be added to the file. Okay, remember, write mode, if you open a existing file with write mode, okay, it's going to remove the existing data in that file, and that will write the new data that we want to write. So that will override the existing data. But in some cases, we don't want to remove the existing data, but we want to add new data along with the existing data. Then you can go with A stands for append. Okay, so it's going to add a new data without removing the existing data. Okay, so the difference between write mode and append mode is like both operations were same, both are used to add the data. But if you open the file with write mode, it's going to overwrite the existing data, means it's going to remove the existing data and it will add new data. And in appending mode, it won't remove the existing data, it only add the new data to the file along with the existing data. This is append mode. Okay, and we have R plus. R plus stands for read and write. You can open the file. If you give R plus, you can read it and you can write the data as well. Okay, and if you open in R plus mode, the previous data won't get deleted. The data will be there. You can read and you can write data. Okay, W plus stands for write and read. Okay, if you open the file with W plus or W, it going to overwrite the existing data. Okay, A plus same, append and read, it won't overwrite the existing data. Normally R, W, A are single operations. R plus means read and write. W plus means write and read. R plus means append and read. Okay, these are the 6 modes supported for us in Python. Okay, let's see. And remember, in W mode or in A mode or W plus mode or A plus mode, if the particular file is not there, it's going to create new file as well. Okay, let's see. Let's see how it will work. So abcd dot txt. This is my file name and I'm going to write, open it in W mode. Okay. Then just try to understand the syntax. Hi, good morning. Again, dot write. Welcome to Python world. Let's give /n so that I think it will come in new line. Okay. Finally, we need to close that file. Okay. To open a file, we have open method, right? Like that, to close a file, we have a close method. Let's see how it will work. So now what it did, it didn't give you any output, but what it's going to do is it's going to create a text file because that file is doesn't exist, right? So this abcd.txt file doesn't exist for me. So what it's going to do is this class 19.py is in my Python directory, right? So it's going to create abcd.txt file inside this Python directory. We'll show you Python. See, abcd.txt got created and I have 2 lines here. One is hi, good morning, welcome to Python world. So here I opened a file in write mode. So the file doesn't exist for me. If the file already exists, it's going to add new data by removing the existing data. If the particular file is not there, it's going to create that file for us. Okay, now because of I opened that in write mode. Okay, you need to specify the mode in single quotes. Remember, if you won't give single quotes, that will give you error like syntax error. So you need to specify the mode in single quotes and the file name also in single quotes. Okay, then I used a write function to write data to the file. Okay, and if you want to get that in new line, you need to give / and that we already know. And again, I'm writing some data. Okay, this is how you can write your data, and this is how you can create a new file. This is how here we can see how we can create a new file or how we can write data to the new one. Okay, for example, you open the same file in W mode. Sorry, A means what it is, append, and what it's going to do, it's going to add new data without removing the existing data. So here also we are going to use write hello world. See, let us run what it's going to give. Let us see. Okay, so let us open it again. See, now new line added. Why it is? Because of,
Append.
yes. Okay, append. We already told what append going to do. It's going to add the data.
Add new append without reading
Yeah.
the
So
removing the
this
old.
is up to this world. In second line, world comma high concatenated, right? So up to world is your old data. Okay. And in your new thing, you are writing 3 lines. So the 3 lines it added in the file. Okay. It added, right? So append won't remove the existing. Okay. Or else if you again open that, now you already have this abcd.txt, but you open that in w mode. What we discussed, w mode, what it's going to do, it will remove the existing data and this will add these 3 new lines by removing the existing data. Let me reload. See, hi, good morning, welcome to Python world, hello world. Here we didn't give slash n, right? So this both concatenated. That's why we need to give this slash n so that you can get that in new line. Okay, let us do that and see. I will show you how it will work. Okay, now in my previous file, I have this one like hello world. Now again, I am writing. I'm open that file and I open that in write mode. I'm writing some data. Let's see what will happen. See, hi, good morning, welcome to Python world. Why we open that in write mode? Okay, if you open the same thing in append mode and see what we can add. In our previous file, what we did, we added hi, good morning, welcome to Python world. Now I open the same file with append mode and just I'm writing this is a file. Okay, let us run. See, this is a file. The data is added here because we open that in append mode. Okay, understand the difference between write and append. I hope you understand. And now let's see how this read mode will work. Okay. So if you want to read whole content at once, you can use read method f dot read and print it. Print data. Now we can see the data and console itself. See, you able to read the data. Hi, good morning, welcome to Python world. This is a file. When you open the file in read mode and if you use read method. Okay, and here one more functionality is here. If you want to read particular number of characters, so okay, if I want to read just 10 characters, see, hi, good m means if you want to read this number of characters, you need to pass that length to this read method, so that will give you that specific number of characters. Okay, and if you use read line, okay, read line, if you use, see what it will do, it's going to give you first line when you use read line. Okay, if you use read lines, it will return you list of all lines as an each element, okay, as a output. See, you are going to get each as a list, I mean each as a list element. Hi, good morning as a one element, welcome to Python world as one element. This is a file when you use read lines. Okay, try to understand the difference between read line and read lines. Read line, if you give, it's going to give you first line. Okay, then if you use read lines, that will return you list as an output, and it will consider each line as a single element in the list. This is read lines. Okay, there also, if you want to read each line with read lines, I in data, you can loop over that because that is list, right? So you can loop over that and you can print it. See, hi, good morning, welcome to Python world. This is a file. Okay, this is read line. Okay, so here I specified those as well. Okay, read line, read lines, read. Okay, 4 methods I specified. Okay, clear guys? And you can
Yes, ma'am.
practice that other 3 modes are right, r plus w plus a plus, you can try. And one more thing we have. So if you use the open here, then you need to close the file. Okay, we need to add it and we need to close the file. So
In all the modes, sir,
sorry,
it doesn't depends on the which mode, like read mode or write mode or append mode.
whatever
Doesn't
the
matter.
mode, we can better to close that file. After
Okay.
performing all the operations, finally you can close it. Okay, so instead of we manually close the file, just how the system will automatically close your file. Like, is there any way? Okay, so every time, for example, okay, for sometimes if you forget closing the file, sometimes that's going to give you some error. Okay, to avoid such cases, we have one method, built-in method, I mean built-in keyword. If you use that, once you come out from that block, it's going to close that file automatically. There you no need to use this close. Okay, I will show you which one, which is what is that method, I mean keyword. So with the statement, if you open a file with statement, and finally that you no need to, sorry. Okay, if you use with the statement, and with the statement, if you open a file and if you perform any operations, then you no need to close it. Okay. Got it? What is the advantage with the statement? The with statement can be used while opening a file. We can use this a group file operation statements within a block. Okay, the advantage of with statement is it will take care closing of file after completing all operations automatically.
Hello, Mansa.
Give me a second, guys.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there are two ways to open a file. One is with the directly we can use open, and one is with the statement. If you use with the statement to perform file handling operations, okay, that will automatically close the file after performing all operations on that file. Okay, this is the only difference between open and with. One, this is important question, guys. What is the difference between open and with? Okay, understand? If you understood, then I will just to show you how we can do anything with the statement. Is it clear?
Yes, yes, Mansa.
Okay, so I will show you one example here. See, this is our new style, like a new one. Okay, this will be, if you use with means, this will become a block. Okay, you need to perform all the operations that you want to do within this block. Okay, once you come out of this block, that then you can't perform any operation on that block. Okay, let us see the syntax. So you need to use with keyword. Okay, then this is same, open that file name. If file already exists, it will write, or if the file doesn't exist, it's going to write data to that file. We already know this is file name, and then this is the mode. Normally what we did, f is equals to open we did, right? But with the statement you need to do like this, with open that file name, then mode as f. This now f is nothing but file object. Just the syntax going to be changed here, nothing else. Okay, then same, f dot write, f dot write, f dot write. If you want to read anything, you can read here itself by opening that in read mode, and here you can check. Give me a second. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, just the syntax going to be changed here. The remaining all operations are same. To write or to read or to append, everything same. Just we are going to change the syntax, and all the operations should be inside this block. Okay, and if you want to check whether the file is closed or not, we have one built-in keyword that is closed. Means the file object dot closed, if you use, it's going to give you true or false. If the file is closed, it's going to give true as an output. If the file is not closed, it will give you false as an output. See, first time file closed because the print statement, this f dot closed, first statement within this with block, means the file didn't close. We already discussed, right? If you come out from this block, then only the file will get closed automatically. Now this first print statement within the with block, so it didn't close. So first time you got false. Then second time you come out of the loop and you check whether the file is in open mode. I mean, whether the file is closed or open. At that time the file is closed, right? That's why you got true as an output. Okay, remaining all same. Append also same, read also same. I opened it with read mode, right? So data equals to f dot read. Okay, print data. See, it's going to read you the data, and finally it's going to just checking. Like this is for our understanding with the how it will work if we use with the statement. Okay, is it clear, guys?
Yes, Mansa.
And if you
Mansa,
want, yes.
means like if we try to read the data, the file which does not exist will get an error,
Yeah,
or
that will
what will
give you
get
an error.
exactly?
So now I don't have this ab.txt file. I have
Yes.
abcd.txt and abc.txt, but I don't have ab.txt. See, file not found error you will get. That's why we told, if you open the file that doesn't exist with write or with append mode, that will create you new file. But if you try to read the file which doesn't exist, that will give you error. Okay.
Okay.
And if you want to remove a file, how we can do? Import OS. This is important question, how we can remove files or how we can delete files. So you need to use OS module, and today I'm assigning just normal task. Just go through OS module, okay, how it will work and all, just try to know. So here you need to use os.remove and then file name. See, okay, whatever the files we have here, abc.txt, abcd.txt. So I want to remove abc.txt. Okay, and just go and try and check. See, you're not able to see abc.txt. Now I removed, right? So just I will try to read it. After removing, I will try to read it. What it will give you? File not found error. Because that already we deleted, right? If you use os.remove and if you pass the file path or file name, it's going to remove that file. It's going to delete that file. One important question, how you can delete a file. Okay.